All right, hi Sasha and Abdo. I'm going to give you some feedback on your essay, and so we'll see how the ideas are coming along in this first draft. All right, so let's start with the introduction. Okay, people said who is owning a business, they have more experience to live than who is working with a company. Okay, so I can see this is a hook. The way you've worded this is kind of awkward. Can you see if you can rephrase that? As well, look in here. This is that type of run-on sentence that we were talking about yesterday in class. So have a look at that sentence again. These days, many people are changing and trying to have a business. In fact, there are 3 benefits of having a business. That's great. You've got the thesis statement and the bridge there. Okay, the first benefit, okay, good. So there's that sequential language of owning a business. Okay, that's the topic of the essay, is that it makes him independent. Okay, there's our topic. Okay, a person can investment to himself in a good way. Okay, after the word can, you need to have the base form of the verb, right? Can invest himself in a good way. I'm not sure what this means, in a good way. In a point sentence, you need something very specific. Okay, so am I going to be looking at this idea of investing in himself? Maybe. Let's keep reading. A man who is the owner of his job, he doesn't own his job, he owns his business. Business. Be able to work in many different businesses, which he makes him to get more profit. I'm not sure how these ideas are connecting back to this particular point and how that point then connects to this idea of independence. So there's some problems with the cohesion and the clarity here. As well, if we look at the grammar in this sentence, we've got be able to, okay, and then we've got an S here, so that needs to disappear. And we've got in which he makes him get more profit. Okay, see if you can find another way to say that. Okay, all right, besides that, the man can take all discussion, which means fully familiar with work and how job is going. Okay, so here when you say take all discussion, do you mean make decisions? Okay, that part isn't clear. As well, this idea of, I know what you're trying to do here is not repeating vocabulary, but the man is too general, okay? You need to say, maybe business owners. That might be a way to get around that, but the man is just far too general, okay? Okay, so moreover, people can create own brands. Again, same problem here with people. You need to get back to the idea of business owners. So another word is entrepreneurs. Can create their own brands. Okay, so creating their own brands, I guess, is linked to independence, okay, because they're making the decisions. The ability, here it is, to make, not take, make all decisions as to put them markets on bags, cards, or by using a network like pages on some websites. Okay, so here you've got that run-on sentence again. Okay, and because this is a run-on sentence and there's no connectors in here, I'm not sure how this idea of making these decisions and this idea are connected. Okay, and as well, what is the advantage of this? Okay, what's the advantage of being able to do these things? In addition, they have a chance to expand their business around the world to earn more money, which is good to get more luxuries lives. Okay. Down here, again, we're into the 23. What is meant by this? Okay, you've got, it is good to get more luxury lives, but there's not a specific idea. Okay, so we want a specific idea here. Okay, let's go to the next page. All right, another advantage, good, of owning a business, great, is an opportunity to manage an agenda. This is quite specific. Time adjustment brings balance between working hours and free time for business owners. Freelancers are able to create schedules which perfectly suitable for personal and business tasks. For example, some people more effective in the morning hours and others during the afternoon or midnight. Flexibility helps achieve more tasks and find more room for needs or family. Okay, I can see where the ideas are going here, and that's good. Let's have a look at just organizing this into points and supports. Okay, so this is point 1. Okay, time adjustment brings balance. Okay, if manage the agenda is the topic, what is the specific point here? Okay, and here you need one idea, right? Okay, you've got a compound sentence here. So what is that specific point? Manage an agenda. Okay, I'm not sure what you're thinking there, so that's something you need to go back and think about again. Maybe this idea of balance, maybe that's the advantage. I don't know. You both need to talk to each other about this one. Freelancers are able to create schedules, which I need a verb in here. Perfectly suitable for personal and business tasks. For example, some people, another verb missing here, and others during the afternoon or midnight. Okay, so in this part here, okay, make sure that you're linking the ideas back to people who own a business. Okay, that you're not just making it about people and any kind of person, right? And here helps who achieve. Okay, you need to use vocabulary to bring your readers back to the topic of the essay and the topic of the paragraph. And then in brackets here, I'm not sure what this is. If that's another idea. Does it continue? No. Okay. Just as important, owning business, let's set priorities, personal schedule. Okay, remember you can't use my in here. I'm not sure what this is. Is this another support? Is it a replacement support? Another way of saying the same thing, because there's some repetition here in the ideas. Okay, so I'll comment on that in draft 2. Okay, let's go to the next paragraph. Great. Another great benefit of having let's write it down here. Of having, okay, you need a verb in there. Personal businesses, financial profits. Okay, so all of this paragraph needs to be about money. Business owners receive all profits by themselves. Great point. It's not necessary to split the money with partners or coworkers. Perfect advantage. In addition, careful with capitals, all money stays inside the company and becomes an investment for future development. Lovely. Moreover, self-employed people. Okay, now we need another verb. Eligible to have more tax deductions. Okay, that's a great point. All business expenses such as a home office, Vehicle, cell phone, internet, and computer are claimable to receive money back from the government. Also, tax payments directly connected with income and amount paying equally. This is a fragment. Okay, so I'm not sure what the idea here is because it's not a complete idea. Okay, but the rest of this paragraph reads really well. Okay, everything here is very well connected. Okay, so this one's a great paragraph. In conclusion, people who own a business have several benefits. They can be independent, have flexible what? This is an adjective, so you need a noun. And not get profits, but gain. And profits and financial are the same thing. Gain profits. Therefore, they can get a better life. Okay, love the punctuation here. That's great. But you want this final reflection to be a sentence on its own. Okay, and that final sentence, you want it to be interesting. Like, what do you recommend? Do you really recommend owning your own business? And why, right? So try and make these ideas, or this final idea, something a little bit more interesting. Okay, so let's go back and just do a quick review here. Okay, you've got the capitals up there. That's great. So you have all the pieces in place, except for this paragraph 2. There's something missing down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this paragraph is incomplete as it is right now. But you probably know that. Okay. Okay, and this one has some challenges both with grammar and with some of the connections of the ideas. But in terms of all your placeholders, like their points and your supporting sentences, most of those are in the right place and they're the right length. So that's great. Okay, so work together on draft 2. I know that both of you sometimes like working independently, but I'd like you to try and talk to each other and see if you can come up with some ways to work on this second draft together. Okay? All right. See you later.